First of all, let's go to book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. I quite bless you all. Once again, I'm Brother Malachi, the Bible King. People, there is joy in studying this book. Let's quickly dip in some things that we never know and that was not taught to us. First of all, let's go to book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. And let's see, when people are told you that you can only read New Testament, no Old Testament. But this Bible is a whole book. There was no demarcation that say, now you can do this. But these are the lies that was taught to you to keep you asleep. Let's get on this because your pastors have lied to you. Your fake and so-called prophets have lied to you. Now there's a word that is saying that say, when you want to hide it, something for a nigger, put it in a book. That's why we go to churches and do what the pastors say, but we forget to do thou said the Lord, because this is the book of law. This is the book that the Most High has given unto us, the way book of life. The good and evil is here. If you want to live good, the consequences of good, evil, the consequences of evil. Now let's quickly go to the book of Romans 15 verse 4. The book of Romans chapter 15 and verse 4 and read, for whatsoever things that were written aforetime means from the beginning, whatsoever thing that was written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through the patience and comfort of the scripture, might have hope. So everything from the old to the new was written for our learning. There's a reason for that. Follow me. When you read Joshua 1 verse 8, say that the book of law, it does not say the new or the old, shall never depart from your mouth, that you should meditate therein day and night, because in it you find your process, your success. There is Second Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved. You have to study this Bible. It's not something for decoration. It's not something you pick up on the Sunday and go and clap your hand and go. Your pastor does not know them. They use sorceries, witchcraft, all of them. Name them. You are able to be them. You do measure them. Name them. Adobo, you kumi them. That this man does not know God. You're not hitting here. Were you teaching the truth? Have they taught you about the fringes? No. Have they taught you about the keeping the laws and commandments of God? Keeping high holidays, new moon, Sabbath days? Have they told you that going to church on Sunday is wrong? Exodus 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. And when you start to read this book, you start to get the knowledge. And then, getting more knowledge of this book, you have to start to keep the laws and commandments of God's life. Remember the Bible said in Hosea 4:10, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Now let's look and see, who are these people and how do they look like? All this book, the prophets who wrote this book are people like me and you. But today we worship other God. We are given other images to worship, to see ourselves as niggers. But our forefathers, the blacks, the Hispanics, and native of America, who are forefathers, they wrote this Bible according to the inspiration of the Most High. Now let's dig quickly. First of all, let me start from the Most High, which is the King of Kings, to prove to you that he is a black man. And where was this changed? So many of you say it doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, why those people who change it? Because they want to see you see yourself as a nigger, so you keep sleeping. So let's get the book of Daniel, chapter 10, and we read verse 5 and 6 quickly. The book of Daniel, chapter 10 and verse 5. Then I lifted up my eyes and looked and beheld a certain man clothed in linen. God has a body. That's his clothed, is wearing clothes, whose lions were like greeted with fine gold of Ophir. Most High, the way he dig himself, when you see him, only the look will make you to sit on the floor. His body was also like a bell, and his face as an appearance of a lightning, and his eyes as a lamp of fire, and his arm and his feet like in color of a polished brass, and his voice and the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. So Christ speak loud, just like when you see a black man speak with a loud voice. So remember, he said his feet and his arm like in the color of a polished brass. What they call a brass? Brown. And when it's polished, darker than I am, he's a black man. Let's go to Christ and see who he is. Does he look like his father? Because I know when you are born, you look like your father. You can never, an Igbo man can never be born by a Chinese man. No, it is not possible. No, you say, the book of Revelation chapter 1 verse 1, the revelation of Jesus Christ. So to reveal something is for you to unfold something that is hidden. If I want to show you the name of this water that I'm drinking, I put it here, you will see that I'm drinking a classic spring water. That's it. If I want to show you, for example, a car key, you will see what is written here is Audi. When I cover it, you will not see. That's revelation of Jesus Christ. So let's go quickly to verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool, woolish in texture, white in color. What people on this nation of earth have a woolish hair? Black people, the niggers, cannot contest this. And his arm and his feet like unto fine brass. Remember in Daniel, what Daniel was saying, like unto fine brass. Listen, let's see how brownish that brass is. As if they are born in the furnace. So when you take anything and put it in the fire and it burns, and what color does it come out to?